7 Financial Rich People's Habits to Improve Your Daily Life. Highly Successful People Financial Habits. Most people know the importance of setting good financial habits and practicing these habits to reach their short and long-term life goals. However, a common mistake many people make when deciding to improve their financial lives is getting overly ambitious. They may try to follow too many habits and struggle to maintain these financial habits. What's the solution to this recurring issue? You need to start with choosing just 1 or 2 habits. Here are 7 financial rich people habits you can set and follow each day to improve your overall financial health. Each one of us starts out with a unique set of advantages and disadvantages, but self-made millionaires are people who reach high levels of wealth without the help of a large inheritance or trust fund. Self-made individuals start from scratch and build their wealth over time, beginning first by mastering basic money skills like budgeting and moving on to saving and investing after that. As the financial planners who work with self-made millionaires know, the money habits of the newly rich are practices that just about anyone can learn from, no matter your financial situation when you first start out. Most of us have worked hard and saved carefully to accumulate the assets we have. Similarly, many of the wealthiest people in the world achieved their status through effort and long hours. Amassing a fortune is one part of the equation, keeping and growing it is another. That's a goal all of us have in common, no matter what our tax bracket. The very wealthy do have access to some resources that others don't, but many have also acquired smart habits that help them guard and build their fortunes. These habits can be adopted by anyone who wants to better secure their own nest egg, and who among us doesn't? The vast majority of rich people didn't get there by accident or luck. Accumulating wealth requires hard work, dedication, and, most importantly, maintaining a specific set of habits that foster prosperity. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. If you're looking to train your focus in work and in life but don't know where to get started, these 7 financial habits of wealthy people can help illuminate your path to success. Why is saving money important? Saving money provides financial stability, which can prevent debt spirals in case of unexpected charges, and it can also provide emotional comfort to try out a new career path. It doesn't matter whether you're cutting back on expenses or setting aside more of your income, the key is that you have greater financial flexibility to adapt to life's curveballs. Habit number 1, pay bills on time. You might already be practicing this financial habit on a regular basis. Make bill payments on time. Financial researchers said you can do this by setting up a system. Consider using an app, online calendar, or a paper file on your desk that you'll use consistently to make timely bill payments. Habit number 2, check accounts daily. How much do you have in checking and savings? Financial researchers said to get into the habit of checking your accounts each day. There are a few benefits to checking in daily. Financial researchers said you'll know how much money is available at all times and will be able to avoid overdrawing your accounts. It's also an easy way to detect any fraud that may have taken place. If you believe something has happened, financial researchers said you can stop it in its tracks and mitigate its effects. It's also easier than ever to keep an eye on our finances by using online and mobile banking apps. Habit number 3, practice habit stacking. What is habit stacking and what does it have to do with personal finance? There are various financial planners at corporate sectors who said habit stacking is the practice of attaching a financial habit with an existing habit. This helps you to stay focused on the financial habit. Financial planners uses the example that you may check your finances after going for a weekend run or after having coffee on Saturday morning. He also recommends adding a recurring event in your calendar that allows you to review your finances once a month. Habit number 4, automate saving 10% for every week. As soon as you are able, financial researcher said make saving a habit. Start by saving 10%, more if possible and less if necessary, after each week. Make it a habit by automating, so it doesn't become a decision on, should I or should I not save a certain amount, financial researcher said. Saving 10% on weekly basis will give a handsome amount after a year or in the need of hour. Habit number 5, create and stick to a budget. If you don't already have a budget, it's time to create one. If you do have a solid budget, continue to keep using it. Financial researcher said that creating and sticking to a budget is one of the best financial habits anyone can implement. Having a budget in place will give you direction on where your money is going and help you make every dollar count. Remember, however, that every budget looks different depending on the unique needs and priorities of your household. Financial researcher recommends reevaluating your budget regularly to determine what's working and what isn't. Habit number 6, look for small ways to save. Amid inflation and rising cost of living expenses, financial researcher recommends looking for small ways to save money. Think washing clothes in cold water instead of hot water and creatively making a few meals using what you have in your pantry and refrigerator instead of running out to the store. Perhaps small things will seem insignificant, but getting in this habit develops smart spending. Small things will add up, and you might find you're eating and living healthier, too. Habit number 7, set financial goals. Financial habits made to stick require purpose. Once you know which financial habits you'd like to start using and you're able to follow through with these habits, Peterson recommends taking time and effort to determine how these habits will allow you to reach short and long-term financial goals. This includes retiring at a certain age, going on vacation, having time to pursue a hobby, or buying a new TV. Moses said that keeping financial goals in mind also makes it easier to avoid impulse purchases and stick to your budget. Financial goals not only improve your daily life but set you up for success in the future. Once you focus on what you want to do in life, creating the saving and spending habits that will get you there will become infinitely easier. Finally, these 7 financial rich people habits to improve daily life. When you embrace good money habits, you set yourself up for financial success. Planning for your future, saving money, and staying on top of your finances will lead you to the financial freedom you desire. And you'll be prepared for those unexpected expenses, avoid penalties and late fees, and have money for a wonderful retirement. As you build good money habits, you will quickly see your bank account grow and how it will lead you to financial success. Dropping bad spending habits may take some time to adjust to but is essential to your financial freedom. Friends, we hope that 7 financial rich people's habits video is helpful for you. Intelligence, talent, and charm are great, but more often than not these aren't what separate the wealthiest among us from the poorest. Instead, the differences are in our daily habits. Do you realize that these subconscious, second-nature activities make up 40% of our waking hours? That means that 2 out of every 5 minutes, all day and every day, we operate on autopilot. It's true, habits are neural pathways stored in the basal ganglia, a golf ball-sized mass of tissue right in the center of our brains, in the limbic system. It's the last rich habit, but it might be the most important. Those people who pursue a dream or a main purpose in life are by far the wealthiest and happiest among us. Because they love what they do for a living, they are happy to devote more hours each day driving toward their purpose. Odds are, if you are not making sufficient income at your job, it is because you are doing something you do not particularly like. When you can earn a sufficient income doing something you enjoy, you have found your main purpose. Please subscribe to our channel for more important and latest tips.